Hello and welcome. We are talking about meditation today. So my name is Crystal Taggart, and I have with me Brenda McGrath.
Hello.
All right. And so today's meditation is actually a fire meditation. So this is inspired by my friend Renee Andresen, who is my life coach, and she actually helped me work through a lot of different issues and just like really see things that I hadn't seen before. She's like an expert reframer, and so I totally recommend meeting with her if you're looking for guidance. But she did this kind of meditation with me where on a regular basis, um, she would have, she would talk about throwing things into the fire that we didn't want anymore, where they would go into the center of the earth and they would become more beautiful. And so, or resurrected as something more beautiful. And so, anyways, that's the inspiration for the meditation today. And so, Brenda, are you ready?
I'm ready. Let me get my headset.
All right. So
Put it on the charger. These things do last a long time, the
they
battery.
do last a long time. Mine lasts like a couple days. I'm so happy with my headset. It's literally like I went through 4 different devices to get the one that I had. So all right, and then I need to stream it. All right. All right. What is now going? Start. All right, and so
And I wanted to say that even though I turned down the volume so I don't hear the birds chirping, that feedback when people start is really good. It really does. It really can help you get deeper into meditation and come back when you're kind of moving out of your deep state, and you get off into thoughts and stuff. So there's different kinds of biofeedback where if you're doing a rainforest meditation, the rain will get louder when you're into your thoughts, and it can really help. But sometimes the birds chirping is distracting. So
right.
I just wanted to mention that.
Yes. I actually noticed the same thing. Like I was getting all excited when the birds were chirping. So I was like, oh well, yeah, that's not quite doing what I had hoped for though. So all right, I just wanna share. Okay. Welcome to this transformative journey. Find a comfortable position, either sitting or lying down. Take a moment to settle in, adjusting your body until you feel fully supported and at ease. Close your eyes and take a deep breath in. Hold it for a moment, and then slowly exhale, letting go of any tension in your body. Take another deep breath in and out. With each breath, feel yourself becoming more relaxed, more present in this moment. We'll begin with a body scan, focusing on each chakra. Visualize each chakra as a spinning wheel of energy, moving clockwise in your body. Start at the base of your spine, the root chakra. It glows a deep, vibrant red. Feel it spinning, grounding you to the earth. This chakra represents your foundation and feeling of being grounded. Take a moment to connect with this energy. Move up to your sacral chakra, just below your navel. It shines a bright orange. This is the center of creativity and birth. Feel its flowing energy, nurturing your passion and desires. Now focus on your solar plexus chakra at your stomach. It radiates a warm yellow. Feel your personal power emanating from this center. This chakra governs your confidence and self-esteem. Breathe into this space, feeling your inner strength. Bring your attention to your heart chakra. It glows a soothing green. Feel love and compassion flowing from this space. This chakra connects you to others and to yourself. Allow yourself to be filled with love and compassion. Move to your throat chakra, glowing a calm blue. This is the center of communication and self-expression. Feel it open and clear, allowing your truth to flow freely. Now, your third eye chakra between your eyebrows, shining a deep indigo. This is your intuition and inner wisdom. Feel this center awakening, enhancing your insight and imagination. Finally, your crown chakra at the top of your head, radiating a vibrant violet or white. This chakra connects you to the universe and your higher self. Feel this connection, opening yourself to divine wisdom and inspiration. Take a deep breath, feeling all your chakras aligned and spinning harmoniously. Your entire being is balanced and energized. Now, imagine yourself standing at the edge of a beautiful forest. It's nighttime, and a full moon hangs low in the sky, casting a soft, silvery light over everything. As you step onto the path leading into the forest, you feel a sense of excitement and peace. The air is cool against your skin, but you feel warm and protected, as if wrapped in a cocoon of loving energy. Begin walking slowly down the path. Dim, magical lights appear along the way, guiding your steps. With each step, you feel more connected to the earth beneath your feet and the nature around you. Breathe in deeply, savoring the fresh, crisp air. It fills your lungs, invigorating your entire being. As you exhale, release any remaining tension or worries. They have no place on this journey. Everything is perfect and as it was designed to be. Look up at the night sky. The stars twinkle brightly, a vast canopy of lights stretching as far as you can see. Marvel at the beauty and vastness of the universe. Each sparkle in the sky is a sun or planet in another distant universe. In this moment, you feel a profound connection to all that is. As you continue walking down your path, you begin to hear the soft sound of running water. Up ahead, you see a river, its surface shimmering in the moonlight. This river flows into the infinite ocean, representing the endless possibilities in your life. As you approach the river, you notice your method of crossing. It might be a bridge, a boat, or perhaps you'll wade through the cool water. Whatever appears is perfect for you. Take a moment to appreciate this symbol of transition in your life. Now cross the river in whatever way feels right to you. Feel the excitement of moving forward on your journey. On the other side of the river, you find yourself at the base of a mountain. This mountain represents your life's journey. Begin to climb the gently sloping, winding path up the mountainside. As you walk, you notice that each step becomes easier. The mountain's energy seems to be pulling you upward, supporting your journey. Soon you come to a fork in the road. This represents a defining decision in your life, one that has shaped who you are today. Take a moment to visualize this crossroads in your life. See yourself standing there, facing this important choice. Reflect on the decision you made. Are you happy with your choice? If so, feel gratitude for the wisdom that guided you and the lessons you have learned from that choice. If not, know that you have the power to make a different choice now in this moment. Visualize yourself taking the path that feels right in your heart. Continue your journey up the mountain. As you climb higher, the air becomes clearer and your vision sharper. Look out over the landscape. You can see the bright moon shining over the vast ocean. Take a long, slow, deep breath in and feel the salty sea air filling your lungs. You feel invigorated and alive and filled with loving energy. As you walk, you begin to notice weeds growing along the path. These weeds represent habits and beliefs that may be holding you back. Some may be small, barely noticeable, while others might be tangled and overgrown. With each step, reach down and gently pull out one of these weeds. As you remove it, root and all, feel that habit or limiting belief leaving your body and your life. Continue this process as you climb, feeling lighter and freer with each weed you remove. You're nearing the top of the mountain now. The path becomes steeper, but you feel strong and determined. Each step brings you closer to your highest self. Finally, you reach the summit. To your surprise, you find yourself at the edge of a volcano crater. The air is warm, but you feel completely safe. There is no danger here, only transformative power. Look at the weeds you've collected on your journey. Each one represents a part of you that's ready for transformation. One by one, toss these weeds into the lava below. Watch as each weed touches the molten lava. It instantly dematerializes, sparking into a beautiful shimmering image before disappearing completely. This represents the transformation of your old habits and beliefs into new, empowering energies. As you throw each weed into the fire, feel yourself becoming lighter. The habits and beliefs that once held you back are gone, making way for new possibilities. Feel a new spirit awakening within you, uninhibited by old patterns. Focus on each of your chakras, starting from the root and moving up to the crown. As you release each weed, feel the corresponding chakra burning brighter, spinning with renewed energy. Now take a deep breath and you have a surprising thought. What if you were to leap into the fire yourself? Trust your intuition and jump, allowing yourself to fall into the lava as if it were a soft, warm bed. As you sink into the warmth, feel any remaining habits or limiting beliefs that you weren't even aware of begin to release from your body. These deep-seated patterns dissolve, transformed by the volcano's energy into something more beautiful and empowering. You are one with the volcano now, one with the earth. Feel its immense power flowing through you, releasing all that no longer serves you and replacing it with pure, vital energy. In this state of oneness, think of the people who love you. If you feel you have no love in your life right now, imagine the perfect person who will love you exactly as you are. Feel in your heart that you deserve love and respect, and that those with love in their heart will now see you for who you are. A beautiful, loving spirit brought here to earth to fulfill a purpose. Feel your heart now filled with the fire of the volcano's transformative energy, sending loving energy to your loved ones and friends. Connect heart to heart with them, feeling their love flow back to you. This exchange creates a beautiful circuit of love and support. As this loving energy fills you, you begin to feel lighter and lighter. Your physical form starts to shift, transforming into a ray of pure spirit energy. Feel yourself floating up and out of the volcano, weightless and free. Gently, you descend back to the riverbank where your journey began. Looking across the water, you see that a new path has emerged, one that wasn't there before. This path represents your new direction in life, informed by the insights and transformations you've experienced. Cross back over the river, bringing with you the wisdom and energy you've gained on this journey. As you step onto the new path, feel how different you are, lighter, clearer, more aligned with your true self. Know that tonight as you sleep, you'll dream of your future self. Your subconscious mind is already beginning to integrate these new patterns and habits, awakening your highest potential. This insights you have gained along with the wisdom and power will stay with you always, accessible whenever you need it. Now, as we prepare to conclude our journey, let's take a moment to gently close each chakra, sealing in the energy and insights we've gained. Begin with your crown chakra at the top of your head. Visualize its vibrant violet or white light slowly dimming, like a flower closing its petals for the night. Feel the energy settling peacefully. Move down to your third eye chakra between your eyebrows. See its deep indigo light softening, storing away the wisdom and intuition you've accessed. Next, focus on your throat chakra. Imagine its bright blue light gently fading, preserving the clarity and truth of your self-expression. Bring your attention to your heart chakra. Watch as its soothing green light slowly dims, encapsulating the love and compassion you've cultivated. Now, your solar plexus chakra at your stomach. Visualize its warm yellow light gently receding, storing the personal power and confidence you've strengthened. Move to your sacral chakra below your navel. See its vibrant orange light softening, preserving the creativity and passion you've awakened. Finally, your root chakra at the base of your spine. Imagine its deep red light gently fading, grounding the stability and security you've established. As each chakra closes, envision all the energy and insights from your journey being drawn into the center of your being. This energy coalesces into a shimmering, metallic sphere within you. This sphere contains all the wisdom, transformation, and power you've gained. It will remain with you always, a source of strength and guidance you can access whenever you need. Take a deep breath, feeling centered and complete. Remember, as you go about your day, you can ask your chakras for guidance. Simply focus on the question, "What should I do?" and notice which chakra responds with energy or intuition. Slowly begin to become aware of your surroundings. Wiggle your fingers and toes, gently awakening your body. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, begin to open your eyes when you feel ready. Carry the peace, wisdom, and transformative energy from this journey with you throughout your day. You are renewed, empowered, and ready to embrace your highest potential. Thank you for joining this meditation. May its benefits continue to unfold in your life, guiding you towards your truest, most radiant self. Guiding you towards your truest, most radiant self. All right. Meditation number 2.
That was wonderful. Thank you so much.
Yeah, that was fun. I like that one. I did a pretty incredible meditation in April, and I'll show the results. But let's start with yours today, Brenda. Um, so you had done yours.
I did 2 of these yesterday. Well, one last night, late last night. And then since I had been taught that when you do the early morning meditations, that you're closer to that kind of dreamlike state, and that can make for better meditative experiences. I call it the imperience rather than the experience, right? Because you're going in, focusing on your inner world rather than your outer world. So I tried it this morning, so we can take a look at both of those and see the difference.
Okay, awesome. Well, let us start with, okay, so this one, let's see. All right, maybe I did not grab the right one. Because I have the, oh, never mind, I did not grab the right one. Okay, all right, let me grab this one. Okay, so this was your meditation last night. You were 13% calm last night. Let me put this in
Yeah,
order.
it was really late last night.
Okay. All right. I'm sharing the screen now. Okay. So on all of your meditations, Brenda, your alpha is so high. I think.
So I haven't really been paying attention to these waves. This I've just noticed this part on my Muse recently. So, I had just been looking at the lower one.
Mhm.
So, oh, you have them side by side. So we have the one last night and then the one this morning at 7 a.m. And so last night I got 0 birds, right? Was not calm for an extended period of time at all. Had plenty of recoveries. But my brain waves still look pretty low, like down around 10 and 0.
Mhm.
So so when you look down at 13% calm, I guess it's not so bad. I hit that calm state, but then when you look over at the morning one, this really freaked me out because my imperience was relatively similar. Like I felt some of the same feelings, like when I crossed the river. I was flying across the river like I had grown wings with feathers and flew across the river on a breeze, on a gentle breeze. It was great. And then falling into the volcano and just kind of releasing, trusting and releasing, baggage and throwing the weeds in, all really really great experiences, but my results here were vastly different. The experience were very similar, but the results were vastly different. So there seems to be something, at least for me, in doing this in the morning. And the other thing that really freaks me out is that I didn't know you could get lower than 0. See that -10
Yeah,
decibel.
that's surprising to me as well. I actually I was surprised with that metric because mine, I don't think mine goes below 0, but we'll take a closer look.
So yeah, it seemed to me like, a still point for me, I thought was at 0, but
Mhm.
apparently it's not. So we'll see. But 87% calm, like I said, that is a record for me. Like I was astounded by these results. 140 birds, really? Like I was blown away. So thank you so much for this meditation. I noticed that you had incorporated a couple of other things too. Claude had recommended that we use music, might deepen our meditative experience. Um, so we did that. You incorporated more breathing,
Mhm.
that was recommended. So really astounding results. And I just sent you my results from this one.
Yes, I'm gonna pull that up now. So, because I want to look at them side by side by side. So, oh,
Yeah.
oh,
So this time was similar,
oh, wow, you're like super calm right now. Look at that.
right? I even beat my
Wow,
record,
look at
right?
that.
So 88% calm and 139 birds, like very, very similar.
Yeah. Well, let me
Um,
just talk a little bit about the meditation, the design of the meditation.
okay.
So part of it was inspired by this book. It's called Advanced Chakra Healing by Cindy Dale. And I'll have a link to it in the video. But one of the things that she talks about, this is like the book, if you want to know everything about chakras, like this is like, it's like stereo instructions for chakras. It's really, it's
Nice.
very complex, but it's very dense. She's got like 2 different books. This is like part 2 of it. But
Wow.
I love what she's doing in her books, like how she kind of specializes in the chakras. So that spinning of the chakras is actually her part of her practice in the book. So yeah. Um, there was a couple other pieces too, which were really designed to be more, um, I'll say like, um, insightful, right? So this was actually based off of a real walk that I did when I had gone to a retreat at Esalen. And basically, I'm just like I couldn't sleep there at all. Like my energy was just like all over the place. I literally probably got like 8 hours of sleep total the entire week I was there. Like that place is just so high vibe. Like it's insane. And so
Wow.
um so finally one night I like couldn't sleep. And so I just went on this little walk and just chilled out and did a little walk. They have this bridge where you cross the river. And when I was like thinking about that bridge, like, and the reason it's designed that way is because, there's a lot of times in life where we kind of choose the hard way to do things and we choose the easy way, right? So kind of, when you cross the river, right? What's the way you're crossing the river? Are you like crushing through the rapids, trying to swim across? Are you floating across? Which I was actually trying to channel my inner Jesus. I'm not going to say I'm like Jesus, but I was trying it where I was walking across the water because I wanted to invoke kind of that the spirit of Jesus in my meditation. Um, and then kind of one of the other pieces of the meditation is it's the volcano was very much kind of designed in there. And because one of my favorite movies is Joe versus the Volcano. Have you seen it?
I have not, but I've heard about it.
All right. So it's from like 1989 and it is an existential masterpiece. So it's kind of cheesy and it gets bad ratings, but it's really like a beautiful movie. And so kind of the way that it starts out is, Joe is sick. He has this terrible job. It's just like a life that so many of us can like relate to, right? Like you just go into
Absolutely.
this soul crushing job. And so um, I'm kind of spoiling it, but he gets a diagnosis that he's going to die. So it's like, okay, now I'm going to start living my life. And he goes on this journey where he goes to this volcano. And so what's like beautiful about this movie is like, I think that we're all like Tom Hanks or Meg Ryan, right? So you're either a Tom Hanks, and he goes through like this transformative journey through the movie. So you're either a Tom Hanks at one of his steps where he's either, in this terrible um, world, and then he's like, okay, now I'm going to do something else. I'm going to go on this adventure. Oh, or he's like taking care of someone, right? Where it's like, okay, someone's taking care of you, or Meg Ryan has her own character, so she's in the movie 3 different times. It's 3 different characters. So I love this movie. It's literally my favorite movie of all time. I actually got a Blue Moon tattoo because of it, because they have this song Blue Moon in it, and so it was really just a special like thing for me. So
Now I have to watch it.
yeah, so I recommend it because it is pretty spectacular. So, all right, let's go look at my data. So, let me grab my screenshots.
So what was interesting about mine was that I thought it was doing it in the morning was what helped.
Mhm.
Now that I did it again and got the same results, it's not morning.
It is not morning. You're right.
So
All right, here is my results. So this is mine from now. Let me grab the other um, one that I had from earlier. All right. Okay. Oh, hold on. This is actually the volcano meditation that I did in April. Yeah, and I wanted to show this real quick because this is actually, so this right here
yeah.
was a gamma state for me, right? So I literally had almost 15 minutes of gamma. So this was my meditation from April where I got this download where it was just like, I felt like energy was coming through me. I was kind of assigned a mission in that, which I haven't started yet, but I will here once I get some of my other missions that I'm currently working closed out.
Those are
But
those
this one,
brilliant ideas that just kind of flow through you.
I have an abundance of ideas and more ideas than I can execute on. So, um, but anyways, this is kind of what gamma looks like. So this is like my best gamma session that I've had. I've had a few of them, but that one was like incredible. All right, so let me go to today's meditation. All right, so this one was just now, and then this one was actually in the morning. And okay,
Like 8:14 in the morning.
yes.
Okay.
Yeah, so I was sitting up for this one, but you can see kind of the progression down into a calming state.
Mhm.
You see a couple peaks of gamma, not too many. What's interesting is, like I have This normally doesn't happen to me where I've got this clear separation
Mhm.
of like brainwaves like that. Like they're always like clustered over here like that. So it's
Yeah,
very
that's how
interesting
mine
to
were
me.
too.
Yeah. My gamma was a little lower, beta was a little higher, alpha was a little higher this time. Theta was about the same, and delta was about the same. So between last time and this time. So yeah. All right. Let's ask Claude for his analysis. So let me grab Claude. All right. All right. Let me start with this one. All right.
I'll be
I'm gonna say,
interested to I'll
oh,
be
I'm sorry.
interested to see if Claude makes a distinction between morning and evening.
Um, yeah, that will be interesting. So we'll start with yours.
Okay.
So let's start with yours. All right. Mm, Hello. Eyes, the meditation, brain. All right. And do we want to start? Let's just start with the nighttime one. Uh,
Yeah, it was pretty late last night. May have also been affected by the pumpkin spice chai that I had, the caffeine.
yeah. All right. So it's about, uh, your wave types, fluctuate between 0 and 5 decibels. Oh, let's, all right. So you were distracted during it. All right. Let's compare now this morning one. Okay. Um, the meditation was from last night after caffeine. Caffeine. Um, um, here's the same meditation this morning. Comparison. Light purple is alpha, and darker purple is beta. Oh, light purple is
Gamma.
it's this one is the light purple was beta and the darker purple is gamma.
Ah,
Okay.
mine says the light purple is gamma
Ew, all right, let me fix that.
and the
Actually,
dark purple is beta.
all right, thank you.
Sure.
Generally below 5 decibels. Well, I actually don't know what dB means. I'm assuming it's decibels.
I think it's decibels.
Yeah. It's interesting that they use sound. Like decibels is a sound measurement, but
Right. I thought it was hertz.
yes, I thought it was hertz too. Um,
I mean, they're both waves, right?
they are. All right. Now let's compare session. Afternoon. All right, and let me grab that one. Look at you, super meditator, 88% calm.
It's shocking. It's a great testament to your meditation.
Oh, thank you.
It's a really great testament to your voice and the music and everything that you put together for this. It was amazing.
Yeah. There was a couple like bugs in it, so I gotta figure out how to create audio. But all of the audio is created by Suno.ai, so that was like fun, like playing with that.
Hmm.
Yeah, so
I'm going to try that too for the next one.
brainwaves are more stable compared to the caffeine-influenced evening session. Oh, your bird stats was much higher than in the previous sessions. So you
Mhm.
were less nervous this week, I think.
Definitely.
All
But
right.
I had 0 birds last night during this meditation. The caffeine induced one, I guess, was the 0 birds.
Uh, oh, well, yeah. I got some biofeedback on this morning's one. So mine doesn't do birds, it does like a chime, it does
Uh-huh. The ding.
bong. And then I got all excited and then I lost it. All right. Now let's compare crystal meditation from this morning and this afternoon. All right, so I'm going to paste that one in there. I'm going to grab the other.
There was another important piece to this. Says the increase in birds could indicate improvement in the quality or depth of meditation, possibly due to the cumulative effects of regular practice or a particularly conducive state of mind in the afternoon. So I really think it was definitely consistency helps, right? The more you practice, the better you get.
Oh,
Um,
yeah.
but I also think it was the quality of the meditation.
Well, thank you.
Mhm.
All right.
And I do like your voice. You're right. Your voice is really good for meditation.
That was 11 Labs created that. So
But from
that's
your voice, right?
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll have to get another recording of yours. So with the clean now that you have a new microphone, but yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Did I? Oh, I did the same image. All right. Did I do the same image? Oh, that's 7:59. That was, oh, that is the same image. All right, my bad. All right, let's get, let me find the image. All right. Okay, let's, okay, so Claude basically went and analyzed, mine. Uh, so gamma was 15%, so that's a little higher than last week. Beta was 41%, alpha 20%, theta 18%, delta 6%. Beta waves were dominant. All right, towards the end of the session, there's a slight uptick on all brain waves. Well, that's because of when you move, it actually causes that the spike in the brain waves. So I didn't include instructions to disregard the first 5 minutes or the first couple minutes as you settle in. All right, so all right. Oh, all right.
Boy, Claude is good.
Yeah. All right, so my alpha was increased,
Hmm.
gamma was decreased, theta was the same, delta was about the same. Afternoon session shows more stable brainwave patterns. So I was definitely actually more relaxed this afternoon than I was this morning. Like I had also had a bunch of coffee this morning. So I had had like 2 or 3 cups of coffee. So
Right.
yeah, so maybe that's affecting my
We can
alpha state.
factor that variable in.
Yeah. All right.
So, what were you feeling during this meditation this afternoon?
So in this meditation, I was like trying to feel the love. I wasn't super lovey like I was last week with yours.
Mhm.
Um, but you know, when I was actually distracted a little bit when kind of there was a bug in the audio, so that bothered me. I
Yeah,
was like, oh, it's going too fast, right? So that was like one thing where you know my brain was getting ahead of me. Um, but I think for me, you know, part of what I was trying to do is, um, you know, again, I was like visualizing like the weeds, trying to get rid of like habits that don't want anymore. Visualizing them, you know, kind of coming up as a phoenix within as I throw them in. So the first time I actually did this meditation, the one in April, when I did that meditation, then I actually like the visualization I had, which was super powerful, was I just visualized Gollum from Lord of the Rings, that scene where like he's getting like sucked into the lava and you know, like that was actually the original meditation that I did. Um, which I didn't want to do that in this one because I was just thinking I was just playing in my meditation and I
mhm.
was just thinking, okay, well, you know, I'm just gonna throw all these things I don't want anymore into the fire. And I was like, what if I just jump in and see what happens? And literally I jumped in and that gamma state happened. So
Wow.
so for me, that's like my number one like meditation that I'm like showing all the nerds. Like I'm like,
Yeah,
look at me, I was in gamma for like almost 15 minutes straight. Um
amazing.
and this time, you know, like you know, I can feel myself kind of analyzing it, you know, critiquing it. So the high beta was not shocking, just knowing, you know, you know, when I do these meditations, a lot of let me just say it a little bit differently. What I've been doing the past few years is I've been kind of going down this road of like meditation and kind of analyzing my behaviors and stuff like that, is I have really started to hone in on reverse engineering, like some of my patterns, behaviors, and stuff like that. You know,
Awesome.
so like, you know, I'll do a meditation, or I'll just be kind of sitting on the couch and I'll be like, oh, that's why I'm like that, right? Like, you know,
Those
or
epiphanies.
yeah, or, you know, kind of going back to kind of the fork in the road, you know, I remember having this boyfriend in high school who was just the worst asshole, right? Like he was a terrible person and he broke my heart. And I just remember sitting on the couch and I was like, oh my God, had that guy actually liked me as much as I liked him, my whole life would be different, right?
Yeah,
And you know, thank God for that, because I'll say that he got like busted for drugs and spent
yeah,
time in jail. And I was hanging out with people who weren't good people back then. And um so for me, you know, like so again, it was really designed to go um kind of help someone get some epiphanies, help someone get some reframing their life. And really, you know, like, you know, all the decisions that I've made really have led me to this point, and I have a
exactly.
pretty spectacular life. And so that I'm very happy with. Um, you know, so yeah, for me,
Yeah,
I was very happy with the meditation. I was happy with how it turned out, and I was happy with the music, and it was a really
good,
fun project.
good. Yeah. and these are a lot, some of the things that we talk about in the meditations, or some of the releasing and letting go and accepting all that is that got you here. These
Mhm.
are all like really advanced topics. Like we have jumped right into the deep end, come out of the gate
Yeah.
running. And I apologize to anybody watching who hasn't kind of been through some of these trainings or education that we have kind of in coaching, reframing, metaphysics, lots of reincarnation, even some of those things that have really opened my mind into the ability to kind of accept those relationships that I may have had resentments about in the past, and be able to let them go in love and appreciate them for that mirror that they were to show me who I am, right?
Mhm.
And be at peace with it, because that's really the end game.
Yeah. Okay, Brenda, what's on deck for next week?
So next week, well, last week Claude had recommended that we do more breathing, with which you had incorporated. So I've been thinking a lot about that, and the music. So we'll have some more music next week. Um, it's designed to increase our vibration, our frequency, right?
Mhm.
And see if that translates into increasing gamma.
Ooh, I'm excited for this one. All right.
Right. So the breathing is supposed to increase your vibration overall,
Mhm.
your frequency. So they say that that can take you to gamma, and there are other theories about how it can open your mind to those experiences, like the downloads of that insight that you were getting, the brilliant ideas, just the and even necessarily possibly um being able to hear spirit, right?
Mhm.
So I believe we have a team of guides that is along with us, helping us along the way. Um, and and so it would be nice to be able to communicate a little more clearly, right? Get
Yes.
those insights directly. So we'll see.
Yeah. Yeah. So I have been doing Joe Dispenza's meditations for a long time. That's actually how I got started with kind
Mhm.
of the meditations, and I've gone to his retreats multiple times. And what I would say is he does a breath. Well, he has a few different breaths, is what I'll say. One of them I hate. It's just like torturous.
Right.
But I will say that I have seen my brain waves change. I actually have like a chart where I go through one of his meditations, and he goes through like each chakra. And so I
Mhm.
lined up the brain waves with each chakra and the breath. And so you could actually see like a spike in gamma right before he does this breath, or at the time of the breath. And
Mhm.
so yeah, I'm excited to see what kind of breath you're going to do next week.
And
There's I, I will. Are you doing like a fast breath, like a drag, like they call it breath of fire, is what I've heard, where it's like, you're.
no, not necessarily. It's more of on the in breath,
Mhm,
that you increase your vibration, you feel lighter and lighter,
uh-huh,
and that is it can be uncomfortable as you increase your vibration.
mhm,
um just kind of a weird feeling, like
mhm,
we're used to being in this density, and
mhm,
then as you raise your vibration, it can be a little uncomfortable or disconcerting. I remember having a meditation one time about being a vase, right? That you're a vase, and you're filling it with light,
mhm,
and I remember it being a new experience. So it was a little uncomfortable, but we'll see how it goes next week.
Yeah. All right. I'm excited for it. So,
Me too.
all right. Well, that's it for this week. So we will see
Thanks
you
so
next
much.
week. Yeah. Thank you. This is fun.
All right. See you next time.